The Belle plant's small lots manufacturing unit purchased Phosgene in 1-ton cylinders from an outside chemical company. The plant used the Phosgene to manufacture 5 different pesticide intermediates. The cylinders were stored in a 1-story, partially walled structure called a Phosgene shed, which was open to the atmosphere. During use, the cylinders were connected to other equipment by flexible braided stainless steel hoses. Inside each hose was a liner made of Teflon, or PTFE. One hose used nitrogen to pressurize the cylinder, pushing the liquid Phosgene into the manufacturing process. An electronic scale recorded the weight of each cylinder. And when it was nearly empty, an alarm sounded in the control room. An operator then closed valves to the empty cylinder and opened valves to a second, full cylinder. The stainless steel hoses to the empty container were purged of Phosgene with nitrogen. The empty cylinder was then replaced with a new one on the weigh scale. On the day prior to the fatal Phosgene release, operators were experiencing flow problems with one of the hoses and began switching between cylinders to avoid disruption to the chemical process. In the course of switching cylinders, the valve was closed on a partially full cylinder. However, the hose was not purged, allowing pressure to build as the liquid Phosgene inside warmed up. Sometime between 1:45 and 2 p.m. on January 23rd, a worker was inspecting one of the cylinders when the pressurized hose suddenly burst. He was sprayed across his chest and face with a lethal dose of Phosgene. Another worker was exposed to the deadly gas, and a third was potentially exposed, but neither reported any symptoms. A total of 2 pounds of Phosgene was released to the atmosphere. Small concentrations of the dangerous chemical were detected by monitors at the plant's fence line. The worker who had been sprayed with Phosgene called for help and was transported to a local hospital. 4 hours later, the worker's condition began to deteriorate rapidly, and despite medical treatment, he died a day after the accident.